Hello vinyl community and anyone else watching this. I'm back again with another video. This one a recent finds video. Check out my last video, thrift store finds, or if you're watching this first, check it out anyway. I explain a little bit of why I've been gone. Just life, you know. Where does the time go? If anybody can tell me where the time goes, please do. Anyway, this is going to be a recent finds video, but a little bit different one. It's going to be a recent finds shout out video. All of the records that I'm showing, since I've gotten quite a few over the last month or two since I've done one of these, I kind of categorize this one as records that I was inspired to check out by other people in the vinyl community, people that I consider friends, at least many of them. So I'm going to be doing some shout outs, and here we go, some recent finds, including what's playing behind me. I love this thing. Chop Suey Rock, Songs About the Orient, Volume 1. And I'm pretty sure that it was Randy, Deadwax66, who showed this. If I'm wrong, I apologize. If it wasn't, it was Ron over at Hog's Ear Report. We'll get to Ron in a minute. There's your track listing. That's what's playing. It's a really cool compilation record just about songs about Japan. And it's just the kind of comp that's right up my alley. Also, pretty sure recommended by Rand. Some of these have been a long time. Is the Wiz series, which is French pop. French garage and pop out of course, France. And there's 3 of these. I've managed to procure 2 of them. They're made in Germany, oddly, even though it's French. It's basically French garage with some, probably, knowing the French, some pop influences. And I love French pop, but I have not gotten to these yet. This one is called French Psychodrama, 67 to 70. And there's a track listing. Didn't really show it on the other one, but just cool comps. And again, recommended by Randy. I'm pretty sure this was definitely Randy. Los Secos, Demolition, complete recordings. This you could pick up at Bomp, which is where I got it. Did I? Maybe I didn't get it at Bomp. I can't remember now. But definitely rock from, I forget if these guys are Mexican or Peruvian. But they're very Sonics-like. I remember that. I can't remember if they're Mexican or Peruvian. But maybe Peruvian. Anyway, I'm too blind to see it in this light to read it. Anyway, inspired by, but not. This has been on my want list for a long time, so I finally grabbed it. The Moving Sidewalks, the complete collection. And if you don't know who the Moving Sidewalks were, a guy named Billy Gibbons was in the Moving Sidewalks. So this is like pre-ZZ Top stuff. I believe this is their entire output as them, and as well as there's another band, The Coachmen. They even do 3 takes of I don't hold your hand on this thing. This goes back to 64, maybe 66 or 67 probably, something like that. Very cool. Can't wait to hear that. I haven't had much time to listen to vinyl either, although I have listened to a little bit. Lost Mockers, original recordings. Again, I just love Mexican, Peruvian, all that kind of stuff, garage rock. I love garage rock from any country, to be honest. And this I'm pretty sure I got at Bomp. Probably at a decent price. I don't even remember. Some of these I've had a while now. And either Randy or Ron over at Hog's Ear Report showed this, or maybe both did. But this was on my list anyway. Record Store Day, finally got it. The Fungal Bat Acetates, the Nazz. This is basically outtakes from their 3rd album, which was outtakes from their 2nd album, because Todd Rundgren had left by then. So, just a lot of interesting Nazz stuff. 2 record set, Record Store Day. Young the Nazz they were Todd Rundgren's band before. He went solo. There's Todd there. But he was not the lead singer. The lead singer was, where is he? I believe it was Stooky, which is this guy right here. And that would be Stooky. So Stooky sang the original "Hello, It's Me," along with "Open My Eyes" and, you know, and that. Now, Ron, I'm pretty sure over at Hog's Ear Report showed this, but I could be wrong. The Shocking Blue, the singles collection, A's and B's, and I love foreign records. You guys know, people that can barely speak English, that kind of stuff. Right up my alley. The more raw, the more garagey, the better. And there's supposed to be some awesome stuff on here. This was a record store release as well that I didn't even know about, but managed to grab one and am very happy about that. There's a guy out there called DS Desaad. He's pretty new, and I'm way behind on watching his videos. Sorry about that, but I did watch the first few. And he showed an album that I've been looking for this stuff for a long time. And I didn't know this was out, so thank you for that. And it's Manhattan Research. Raymond Scott. Music he did basically in the 50s and some early 60s. Music and sounds and noise and all this kind of stuff. The only disappointment is his was red, white, and blue, and this was supposed to be red, white, and blue according to the advertisement, but it is on standard black vinyl. It's a 3-record set. It's really cool. I'm not going to haul it all out, but it's a really neat. Check out his video. That's a good idea. Go to DS Desaad's channel and check out his video, and he does a really good job with this. But Raymond Scott, basically, just working with synthesizers prior to the Moog, basically, and big influence on, now I'm not going to remember his name. You guys all know who he is. The guy that did the music for the Looney Tunes cartoons, who, it's on the tip of my tongue. If I think of it, I'll think of it. But big influence on him, Raymond Scott. Now, a little while ago, this was so funny. Matthew I always say that. Matt Street, did a video on the Flash Cubes, and me and Mr. Mayo did a follow-up looking for Flash Cubes, and it was very, very funny. But I took him seriously. Now, I haven't gotten to these yet, Matt. I'm really, really sorry. But I got Brilliant, the Flash Cubes, which I think is like their sort of 90s reunion-ish kind of album. He loves these guys. Pure power pop. I trust him. I do have a song by them. There's one on one of the Rhino DIY compilations, I believe. And this is their anthology. It's a 2-record set of the best of everything they did. Oh, I guess, well, yeah, there's some 90s on here and some 70s. They reformed in the 90s. There's your track listing. And just great power pop. And does come with a sheet to tell you all about it, information. And I am really looking forward to digging into this, but like I said, I've had no time. But there you go, Matthews. That's what I've got from that. So thank you for that. Now, another guy I consider a friend of mine, Steve, Flipside CT over in Connecticut, has been an advocate for this band for a long time. Now, I've had a CD of just some stuff, but I've never had any vinyl, and this came around and he showed it and I just couldn't pass it up. It wasn't expensive. It's The Clean and The Clean's anthology. This is a 4-record set, and it's not that pricey. And it's everything The Clean ever did, and they're just a new wave, punky new wave sort of band from New Zealand, I believe. And just interesting stuff. And so thank you again, Steve, and when I get time, before I die, hopefully. I will get to that, and I'm looking very much forward to it. Also, he's a huge fan of this album, and I've had this on CD, or at least a version of it. There are many, many versions of this, but this is, I believe, the one you want. And I finally got Johnny Thunders and the Heartbreakers, the LMAF, the remixes, and just what Johnny Thunders did after the New York Dolls. Very, very cool stuff, an influence on the Ramones and everybody. And in fact, the Ramones covered Chinese Rocks. So, just very cool records. So thanks for those recommendations, Steve. And lastly but not least, and this one I've had around for a long time. Actually, Ron, Deadwax 66, showed this as well, but Tommy Burton showed it. Actually, maybe Tommy Burton talked about it, and DS Desaad showed this too, actually. He may have been the first video I saw this, but it's the Honey Limited, and you can find these cheap. This was about $10. And it's everything this band ever did. It's produced by Lee Hazelwood. Interesting all-girl band from about 69, 68, 69. There's your set list. Comes with a poster, I know. And it's just really, really cool. And so I've had this hanging around a while. Still have not gotten to it. But yeah, Honey Limited. So thank you, all three of you, for recommending that. And a couple more here. Tommy Burton. Check out Tommy's channel. He does daily records every single day. I've made it a challenge to watch and comment on every one. If he's going to make them, I'm going to watch them. And he also has just his own channel, Tommy Burton. He likes all kinds of things, including country. And I'm willing to check country out once in a while, and I watched a couple videos by this guy, and I liked him enough to give him a shot. Joshua Headley, Mr. Jukebox. Tommy's a huge fan of this man. This record is really dark, so it's going to be hard to see. But if you're into country at all, especially classic 60s country, this is more what he does. And it's pretty good, and you gotta like his suit. So, recommendation. And also Lily May, just what a great cover that is. I listened to a little of this online, and he found a copy. He bought I think a signed copy from the Third Man van. It came around to near where he was, but this is again more along the lines of 60s Patsy Cline-ish classic country. Really cool stuff, and I found this really cheap, so I grabbed it. And last but not least, I recently I got this. I ordered it from Friday Music themselves. Is it Friday? No, it's Light in the Attic. Zyder Z, Zenith. A lost sort of 70s power pop-ish pop band that, from what I've heard, I really, really like. I ordered it from Light in the Attic to get the limited edition color vinyl version, and Tommy's is one of the coolest looking records I've ever seen. So, I'm going to crack this puppy open, because I want to see this, and it's probably next on my playlist anyway. So, I'm one of these people that likes to leave things sealed, just in case. I don't know what the just in case is, but until I play them. But I will open this bad boy up. Light in the Attic does really nice pressings. They pull some really cool stuff to do. They did, by the way, the Honey's limited album was Light in the Attic too, if I didn't mention that. And there's the label, 2 different colors. And let's see what this puppy looks like. Oh yeah. Beetle Brad, you like colored vinyl. How's this for some colored vinyl? This does not do this justice, this light in here. This is gorgeous. This is one of the most gorgeous records I own. Already, I can just look at it and go, wow. So very, very cool. Zyder Z. Check them out. Wow, I love that. That is just awesome. Okay, that's it for this episode of Recent Finds. I hope everybody out there is doing well. Like, comment, all that kind of stuff that you're not supposed to say. Check out my podcast, snapcracklepop.podomatic.com. We just finished counting down the Beatles' 100 greatest U.S. hits. Check that out. And snapcracklepop.podomatic.com. It's Paul McCartney's birthday. Hi, Paul. And happy birthday. And it won't be by the time I post this, but it is while I'm making it. Anyway, that's about it for me. Again, hope everybody is doing well. And I'll catch you on the next video, whenever that'll be. Bye.